back to Veggie, Vero's Kids Corner. I'm your host, Veronica Green. I am back today at the Delray Beach Children's Garden. It's a beautiful, breezy day, and it's the perfect day to celebrate our planet Earth. We are one day away from Earth Day as I film this. Tomorrow is Earth Day. So by the time you see this video, it might be past already, but guess what? Every day is a good day to celebrate our planet Earth and to try to become conscious and aware of the things we do and how they affect our planet. So today I'm going to read you my book, The Diary of a Plastic Bottle. This is a little sweet poem that I wrote a while ago, and I usually bring it out around this time of year just to remind us that plastic does not decompose. For those of you little ones watching, I know you've heard that word before, decompose. It's a big word, but what that means is break down and become part of the earth again. So only natural things decompose, like fruit scraps and veggie scraps, even paper, as long as it's undyed paper and there's no waxy coating on it, paper will also break down and decompose. But plastic, not so much. Plastic takes years and years, longer than we are here on this planet, to break down into smaller pieces. And even then, it's not gone. It's still here, it's just smaller, which is more dangerous for the animals because they can eat it, they can think it's food. So we want to try to avoid plastic, and if we do have plastic, of course, try to upcycle it or recycle it. So let's hear the story. And then afterwards, I will show you a couple of really simple eco crafts that you can do at home with some very simple materials that you probably already have. All right, guys, everybody cozy? Here we go. Diary of a Plastic Bottle. The future of our planet is in your hands. I'm made for only one-time use, a moment in your day. But once you throw me in the trash, I don't just go away. I'll be around for centuries, much longer than you'd think. Surely I can be of use for more than just one drink. It takes so long to decompose, the landfill is just no fun. It's stinky and it's crowded and it's hot under the sun. If only you'd recycle me, a magical thing takes place. I'll be turned into something new, instead of sent to waste. Imagine the things I might become if tossed in that blue bin. A baby's toy, a hamster's wheel, perhaps a shiny pin. But what I'd really love the most is to stay here at the store. Watching all the people shop is what I most adore. There's tons of other bottles who would love to find a home. The sturdy type who gets reused and doesn't tend to roam. Part of my dilemma is I'm so drawn to your sea. The creatures think I'm food and start to nibble bits of me. This is bad for everyone, the earth, the fish, and you. So please just leave me on the shelf. I quite enjoy the view. But if your thirst takes over and you buy me from a store, remember to recycle me so I can live once more. And then in the back, the last page says, one person cannot change the whole world, but the whole world can change one person at a time. And there's also some facts in the back of the book that are pretty scary. For example, every piece of plastic ever made still exists today. Think about that. Plastic is not a natural material. It's man-made, human-made. So it takes hundreds of years to break down. And when it goes to a landfill, if you hear some grown-ups sometimes talking about landfill, that's pretty much just a big hole in the ground where we put garbage. We want to try to keep our amount of trash that we are sending for the garbage men to pick up and send to the landfill. We want to try to keep that as low as possible. Try to keep your garbage cans at home as empty as possible. So that means reusing things instead of just tossing them. Like if you have maybe a jelly jar that can be reused, maybe you can wash it out and use the jar for a container to hold all types of things, a little storage container. Toilet paper rolls are a wonderful thing to reuse and do arts and craft projects with. In fact, I'm going to show you an arts and craft project now that is using a toilet paper roll. I have two crafts I want to show you guys. So let me first start with the very simple one. All you need is a piece of paper, one blue crayon or marker, pen, whatever, and a leaf from outside, okay? It can be any leaf as long as it's green, because we're going to be using the chlorophyll from inside this green leaf to draw the planet Earth. And when we draw the planet Earth, we just need blue and green. Now, if you can find a plant that's going to give you blue when you rub it on paper, then please let me know. I haven't found that yet, so I'm going to use a crayon. So start by drawing a circle. Okay, just a circle. And then you can draw with your blue crayon your waterways on your planet Earth. Just make it some squiggly lines like that, okay? And then fill them in. This is going to be the water, and the other part will be the green land. Okay, so let's take a minute and fill in our water. All right. Now, grab your leaf, and you really don't need a big leaf or a lot of leaves. Just one or two will be fine. And you want to just kind of break them apart a little bit in your hand. Just sort of rip them open. And there is something inside of all green plants called chlorophyll. And that is what gives plants their green pigment, their green color. And chlorophyll is actually part of what makes plants so healthy, so healthy for us to eat. And it's so healthy, in fact, that you can actually buy chlorophyll in the store, and they just sell it in a liquid form, and you can drink chlorophyll. So that's what we are using to color in the green on our planet Earth. We're using the chlorophyll from our leaf. So now just press down on your paper, and you're just going to scribble as best as you can. And when you feel like you're running out of green, you can stop and get a new leaf. Same thing, rip it open and keep on scribbling. And you see how I'm getting some green color here? You might get little pieces of the leaf that break off, that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a minute and just try to fill this whole globe in. All right, check it out. So I just took the leaf and I just bunched it up real small and scribbled. And now I have my beautiful green and blue planet Earth. Isn't that cool? That is one very simple eco-craft that you can do at home. Now, I'm going to show you one more. So, if you have a toilet paper roll and some tape, some string, and a popsicle stick, or I'm actually going to use a wooden spoon, and maybe some seeds, any type of seeds. I'm going to have sunflower seeds here that I'll use. We're going to make ourselves a little eco-friendly bird feeder. Okay, so this is really fun. Now you're going to make sure that you have help from an adult if you need help using the scissors. So there's a few different ways to do this. One very easy way is just spread this with almond butter or sun butter. Just spread it all, cover the whole thing, and then just roll it in the seeds, and then you can just take this and stick it on a branch, and the birds will come and eat from it. That's a really easy way to do it. I'm going to show you a slightly more complex way, but the end result is very cool looking, I think. So you're going to cut a little slice into your toilet paper roll. Just a little slice like that. Okay? And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay? So you have a little cut. Then you're going to take a piece of string and weave the string through the two little cuts that you made. Okay? So you have so far something that looks like this. Then you can tie the top in a little knot so that you can later hang this up on a branch or on your balcony, wherever you have a space to hang it, like that. Okay, then you will take your scissor one more time, and you want to make a cut in the very front. So if you're holding it and it's kind of dangling like this, the front, not the side where the string is, but the front, you want to make a slit right there. Okay, so let me show you. Alright, so here's the front of my toilet paper roll, and I just took the scissor and made a little cut right there. Okay, so then you're going to take your popsicle stick or your spoon and stick, oh, I'm sorry, you got to also make another cut on the other side, because this is going to go all the way through it. It's going to stick out on both sides. So wherever you made that cut in the front, you're going to turn it around and make the same cut in the back. Okay. So now you should be able to push your spoon or your popsicle stick all the way through and try to leave it longer on one side. So this is going to give the birdies a place to come and land, right? And eat from your bird feeder. Okay, so you should have something like that. Now, the last step is the fun and messy part, which I don't actually have any peanut butter or sun butter with me at the moment, but you would take sun butter, peanut butter, almond butter, whatever you have, spread the whole thing with it. You might want to actually take the spoon out, spread the whole thing covered in the butter, and then push the spoon back through. Okay, and roll it into your sunflower seeds or any type of seeds. You could use bird feeder, you could even use dried oats. I've heard that birds will come and eat the dried rolled oats. So there you go. And then whenever it's done, you just go and hang it outside, and you will see the birds will come and eat from it. But you might attract some squirrels too, but that's okay. We like squirrels. All right, guys. So that is 2 very easy eco crafts that you can do at home using simple, minimal supplies and reusing things that would have gotten thrown away. Now, with these toilet paper rolls are very versatile. You can do so many things with them. You can also fold in the ends and fill it like a little cup with soil, plant seeds in it, and actually, once the seeds start to sprout, put the whole thing in the ground and it will decompose, because toilet paper rolls are just made from plain old cardboard without any dyes. So that's another cool thing you can do. Well, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Earth Day, and please, if you're able to participate in a beach cleanup or maybe just host a neighborhood cleanup with your friends and family, it is a really gratifying feeling to be able to just collect garbage that may have ended up in the ocean or harming animals, and just seeing it go from littered on the ground to in a trash can where it should have been put in the first place, it's a great feeling. So if you can do that, please do it. You'll see what I mean. It's a lot of fun too. It becomes a little bit of a competition. See how much we can collect. Make sure you have gloves on when you do it. And yeah, I'm actually hosting a beach cleanup tomorrow on Deerfield Beach, so it should be a lot of fun. All right, guys, if you are interested in purchasing my book, Diary of a Plastic Bottle, it is available on my website along with all of my other books. I have a whole series of children's books. I have a series about a vegan superhero who rescues the animals and teaches us about choosing plant-based options. So lots of fun things, all on VeggieVero.com. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time on Veggie Vero's Kids Corner. Bye.